Good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. In front of us is a wastewater treatment plant. And although I don't know much about how it operates, because, well, I know it uses bacteria to break down the stormwater and raw sewage. I don't know how it actually processes that. These are open tanks right here. I don't know. Let me see if I don't know if you could see anything. I know further down. Sorry about the music just then. Someone was riding a bicycle by me and had music playing. So I have to go with being outside and people listening to great music. Anyway, these are open water tanks right here. And you can see there are some other tanks back there. So I'm going to go ahead and read you some information about this place. This is from a vtdigger.org newspaper article that was dated July 22, 2018. I find it rather interesting, and quite frankly, I find places like this pretty interesting too. Alrighty, so in 1953, the city built its first wastewater treatment plant on the waterfront. By the way, I'm in Burlington, Vermont. 2 smaller treatment plants were added in the 1960s. Despite upgrades in the 1970s, Burlington beaches were routinely closed due to poor water quality from stormwater runoff and raw sewage. An estimated 170 million gallons of untreated combined sewer overflows were being released each year during that time. Ew. In fact, just to pan around, Lake Champlain is right behind me. Burlington residents approved a $52 million bond in the 1990s to upgrade the treatment system. Rather than separating stormwater and wastewater, the city decided to keep the main treatment plant, which is this one right here, and which serves downtown Burlington, as a combined sewer system, but to divert stormwater from the city's other treatment plants. Burlington has made strides in recent years to manage better its stormwater runoff, a problem anywhere there are impermeable surfaces like paved streets and parking lots. The city has repaved sidewalks with permeable materials and installed rain gardens to slow the flow of runoff to the treatment plant and to local waterways. The city has reduced its sewer overflow outlets, the pipes that in times of heavy rainfall accommodate the excess untreated stormwater and sewage. Although having separate pipes for stormwater and wastewater can reduce acute water quality problems, failing to treat stormwater runoff, which contains pollutants like pet waste, road salt, and pesticides, can create a chronic pollution problem. This is according to Chapin Spencer, director of Burlington's Public Works Department, at a meeting. Last year, which would have been 2017, storms involving heavy rainfall caused the release of from 500,000 to more than 1 million gallons of untreated sewage from Burlington's outlet pipes, according to data from the DEC's Public Alert Notification System, mostly from an outlet by Pine Street that flows into the Barge Street Canal. I uploaded a video recently on the Pine Street Barge Canal. I'll link to that video in the description below. On June 18 of 2018, the Pine Street outlet sent 120,000 gallons of untreated sewage into the canal. Ugh, so gross. So although they upgraded the system in the 1990s, that was 30-something years ago. That was about 30 years ago. It's still having issues as late as 2018. I'm going to continue to walk along here, show you more of the plant, which is definitely behind chain link fence, in case you haven't noticed that. Chain link fence right there. I still find it intriguing. Oh, here we go. Now we can see some water. And Oh, there's a bird flying, swimming in there. Eating from there. Yeah. Oh, and there's another one. Let's see if I can pan in so you can see that. Oh, I think it's out of sight now. Anyway, any port in a storm or anywhere where there's going to be a food, I guess, makes sense. And it's quite extensive, as you can see. It does go back quite a ways. If you're wondering what it smells like here, because there is no smell-o-vision, right? Probably, thankfully, there's no such thing as smell-o-vision yet. But there's no smell of urine or feces at all. What I would say it smells like is using a toilet that flushes with chemicals. That's what it smells like. And as you can see, it does stretch pretty far back. Let me go ahead and pan in for you. See right there, all those pipes and all that in the back there. And then in the front is another one of these where I think we can actually see the water. Let's see, I've had sunglasses on, so it's a little harder to see. Yeah, that is recording the water. Oh, and another bird. What is that bird? It's not a pigeon. I don't know what that is. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below what kind of bird that is. Panning over. And continuing on down. And there is that bird again. Let's see. Pan in for you. Seem to have lost it. Anyway. Okay. And we're coming up to, I think it's the last of these open water areas. Is it just me? Oops. You're gonna come into focus? Or does that look like a life preserver? Looks like a life preserver to me. Can you imagine falling into that thing? Those vats? Ew. I hazard the thought. Now what I find entertaining, if you will, is a little further up. There's a little more fencing. As you can see, this is just trees and plants. I mean plants right now. But a little further up, it does say that it's protected by closed circuit TV. And as I film them, they are filming me. So I find that amusing. Anyway, I thought you'd be interested in this because I just find this kind of stuff really fascinating. Certainly different than the normal fare I record. So anyway, thanks so much for coming along with me. And this is Patricia, traveling for history, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.